Hey, Luis, are you ready? You're muted.
Yes, I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, no, it's fine.
All right, then. Welcome to the RoboCup Award ceremony. My name is Luis José López. I'm General Chair for this year's competition. And we are here for introducing all the team members, all the participant organizers, and obviously the award that we are going to name for the teams. First, I would like to do an opening remarks for this. It's a pleasure for me that we are here reaching this moment. Today, the joint activities of RoboCup Junior Competition 2021 come to an end. As we anticipated, the way to organize a distance competition event are indeed very different. Although distance learning or teaching already has been a successful model for several decades, the model for doing a remote competition, and even more by using robots, still have many opportunities to improvement. It is true, we wish that we can return to see with our eyes and touch with our hands something more than a screen or a camera, to see ourselves face to face, not only to define who is best in our activity, but also to share ideas, to observe closely, or even to try to build something new together. Distance is no longer a limitation to our workspace. Our way of participating in this new normality is offering us an opportunity, a paradigm shift in everything we do, including the way we compete. This tournament would not have been possible without all the people who participated in the organization. In a special way, I wish to thank RoboCup Federation for allowing us the general resources and structure needed, which we have been setting up during the last 6 months. I wish to thank the full team, the co-chairs, Irene Kipnis, Julia Maurer, the members of the soccer committee, the onstage committee, the rescue committee, and all the volunteers that were also in the organization. Without your work and innovation to adapt our robotics competition to this remote reality, RoboCup 2021 would not have been possible. In the end, and being the most important thing, also for the 148 teams for the 27 regions around the world who participated in the 3 competition leagues and all the sub-leagues that we have, thank you very much for accepting this opportunity, for giving your best to seek recognition in your category, and for allowing ourselves the opportunity that by knowing and interacting with their opponents, you now continue as new teammates. Those who have been part of this competition should be able to leave them with new learnings, to improve, and to continue on the path of discovering robotics. Now, I will transfer the word to the soccer committee members so they can continue with the award ceremony.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Luis Jose. And thank you very much, everyone, for participating in RoboCup Junior, but in particular in the RoboCup Junior Soccer League. As we've told you multiple times this week, given the circumstances, it was awesome to see how many things we could do together, and how many things can you actually surprise us with. And so, if we could go to the next slide. Obviously, we could not do this without all the people in here, the order is reversed. The actual real heroes are on the bottom. All the volunteers and everyone who's been supporting us throughout the year, as well as all the members of the both organizational and technical committees, and everyone who's been helping out with the event, and specifically with the soccer league, in particular with the new stuff like the soccer simulation, which we've introduced just for this competition. And so I guess without further ado, we can go to the lightweight challenge and the and the awards there. So we start with the best TDP, best team description paper, with which goes to the team SGRX from Japan. Congratulations! It was very nicely done. And if you have a bit of time, I very strongly encourage you to take a look. You might learn a thing or two. And then on the next slide, we'll come right in with the best video presentation, which goes to the team Orion from Princeton Soccer Robotics from Princeton Soccer Robots from USA. It's just 3 minutes long, so if you have a bit of time, and we'll share it after the competition, do take a look. And so one of the new things we've done this year were the technical challenges, which were essentially the interesting 3 things teams had to work on throughout the week. And in the lightweight category, the best team that did so was the team Ovoshne Ragu. I hope I didn't butcher it too much, from Russian Federation. So congratulations. It was very nicely done. And on the next slide, I believe we are coming up on the individual team plays. Basically, the team that's in combination with the best, and this place goes to SPQR, SPQR from Italy. So congratulations. They are basically the nicest. They struck the nicest balance in between all the things we've been grading throughout the week. Okay, cool. And the only thing left in the lightweight challenge is the super team, and the first place goes to Super Team 2, which is made out of stocks from Raffles Girls School in Singapore and Chantiang Machinery, I hope, from China. So congratulations to all the teams, especially those in lightweight. It was despite not being able to be physically in the one place. It was awesome to see everything you've done throughout the week. Okay, and with that, we can probably move over to the open challenge. So with open, is the same deal. We also have the best team description paper, which in this case goes to the team NT from Japan. Congratulations there. On the next slide, we'll have the best video, and the best video presentation goes to the Rockies from Germany. Once again, we strongly encourage you to go check it out. It's really worth the 3 minutes of its length. And then in the next slides, we'll have the best technical challenges, which goes to Team Raffles. For those of you who have been in the workshop, in the junior workshop this morning, you might have seen their presentations. You could see that they definitely deserve the prize here. Awesome. And so on the next slide, we'll go to the actual first place for the whole challenge, which not challenge, but for the whole open challenge. And we are happy to congratulate Team Leopard on getting that. It was very, very nicely done. Okay, and so in open, the last thing we have is the super team, and in the open category, the first place in the super teams goes to the combination of the 2 great teams we already saw, Team Raffles and Team Leopard. They really dominated the competition this year, so congratulations there. Cool. And so the final thing we will go through with regards to soccer is the simulation challenge. So we have team description paper there as well, and in here the best TDP prize goes to the F1 Formula team from Iran. Congratulations. The best video, which will be the next slide, goes to Team Apex from Taiwan. And in soccer simulation, we also had technical challenges, and the best team there was at least by our ranking the XLC Innovation. congratulations on that. In many of the challenges, they were and essentially the best thing there. The best thing there was. And we also have a what we would call individual games, which will be on the next slide, and that's basically the individual games, tournament that we've played and broadcasted throughout the week, and that goes to Fast and Smart from Iran. Congratulations, especially after yesterday's live stream. It's very much deserved. Okay, and so we also have in the soccer, we also have the kind of individual team first place, which combines all the things we've been talking about up until now, and that goes to Team Reset from Taiwan. So congratulations, very well deserved. Their score was very close to perfect in the end, from what I could gather. Awesome. And the final thing we have in all of soccer, I believe, is the super team first place in simulation, and that goes to super team number 13, which was made out of the combination of the two teams, one Robo Team 5 was and from Hungary, and Team Reset, which we've already seen a couple minutes or couple seconds ago. So with that, I believe we would like to congratulate all the soccer teams, thank them for all their work throughout the week, and hope that this is not the last time we see each other, because it was great to have you all. Thank you very much again.
Thanks, Marek, for the announcement for the winners, and also thanks for all the participants that we had in Soccer League for this year. Now we move to on stage.
Hello and welcome to On Stage. I'm Margaret Edwards. I'm the TC chair, and I'm joined by Nicholas, who was our OC chair for this competition. So, hello. And what I would like to say about On Stage for this year is that it was really encapsulated the theme, the show must go on. We have been going through so much in the last couple of months and even coming up to a year now, where we've actually had all these teams trying so hard to get their performances going, struggling with working over Teams, Zoom, all the different platforms. And they just incorporated so much of the theme, the show must go on. And so it was really wonderful to be able to have the teams present this year. And firstly, the massive congratulations and thank you would have to go to our committee and volunteers. It would not be possible for the competition to run as it is without our judges, without our technical support, and without our volunteers. And it's been my absolute pleasure to actually work with this committee over the last couple of months, even though I've been spending my Friday evenings starting at midnight, going through to 4 a.m. in the morning, actually working with this team. So it's been absolutely wonderful to actually have this team, and I thank them all for all their support during this year. And it's been wonderful, really wonderful, the competition this year. We've had teams that have had time to actually experiment, to work, to tinker on their little projects during COVID lockdowns, and actually come with some really amazing technology, from the software to the integration of human and robot interactions through ML learnings, and even augmented reality for the first time in the competition. So it's really interesting to see all these different technologies being incorporated from all different, that could be used in all different leagues, all coming together and coming into a performance to actually have that performance element in the competition. But I know the teams will be out there waiting, so without further ado, I'd like to go through the awards in the order of, if we go to the next slide, thank you. So the best technical interview goes to Orat from Italy. And they was a really good performance. Their performance didn't work in the first time, but they were able to convince us in their interview that they knew their stuff and they knew their technology, and it led to a really powerful performance when we actually understood all the different technologies involved. So congratulations to the first team. Next. We have best technical presentation from Wrong Design, Wrong Code in China. Some very interesting robots, including a robot that actually featured in on the human itself. So it was really interesting to see, and that was a video presentation that the team submitted. So it was really nice to actually have that as something we could watch and we can share now on all our different platforms. So that goes to our team from China. Next, we have our best hardware solution, and that goes to DD Studio, which they used a piano and a drum kit to actually make music through it for performance, which was really, really exciting. And they actually put some really interesting parts in it, including going for a battery hunt in between the competition so they could actually comply with the rules. So we congratulate them on their creativity and also all their different factors in their hardware. Next is our software solution. So this is our team from Brazil, so Montevideo, and they were actually the team that we felt that they actually incorporated the AR, augmented reality, into their performance. They were using machine learning, and they did extremely well, and were able to explain all the different concepts and train their own models and actually do really amazing things. So we congratulate them on their performance. Best performance. So IDK from Taiwan for a really interesting performance with incorporating human performance and robotic performance as well. So it's really, really creative and really, really engaging performance that we especially enjoyed. Next, we have Best Novice Team. So this is Friendly Friends from Russia, the Russian Federation, and they did a really interesting performance with bringing in music, control, balancing robots, really, really creative. So congratulations to our Best Novice Team. So their first time in the competition. And our overall best team, which was Cia Induna Spots from Mexico. Congratulations. So they were our overall champions, and they had a really interesting theme using Jurassic Park. So you can see dinosaurs, they've got cars, they've got lots of different things. So if you're interested in seeing how a movie scene was acted out, definitely check out their performance. It's amazing. All the different technology they were able to incorporate into that performance. And finally, our best super team. So our super team was comprised of Around the World from Australia, Bridge Recovery from Japan, and Wrong Design, Wrong Code from China. And the theme of our super team performance, which is a new performance the teams have to create after their individual performances, was looking to the future. And this team really, really moved us during the performance with their hopes and dreams for the future. So we really recommend, if you are interested, and definitely have a look at the performances. They're all on GatherTown. They've all been uploaded to YouTube, and the super team performances were certainly the highlight of the competition. The teams working through different time zones, through different language barriers, and actually making a really, really exciting performance. So congratulations to all the teams. Overcoming COVID, the show must go on, and it certainly did. So congratulations, and thank you for having this competition, and to our committees and volunteers as well.
Congratulations to all. Very nicely done.
Thanks, Margot. Thanks, Nicolas. And thanks also for all the participants and winners for On Stage. And now we move to Rescue.
Okay. Hello. So my name is Kai. I am the TC chair for Rescue this year, and we also have Tatiana, the OC chair for this year. And as like Soccer and On Stage, we would really like to thank the committee members and the volunteers who are there to make this competition possible. We had months and months of meetings and plannings to overcome the difficulties of this competition with the different changes to the organization and also the challenges. And also a big thank you to all of the many volunteers who were able to participate at short notice to work on the assessing of the documentations, interviews, presentations, simulations, and so on. But at the same time, we want to thank all the teams who participated, to the multitude of challenges and being so cooperative with us throughout the week to make this competition a success. And on that note, let's go to the awards. So Tatiana will first introduce the Rescue Simulation League awards.
We start with Rescue Simulation League. Hi, everybody. And then for best presentation, we have Air Robo Force from Indonesia. Congratulations. Next award. It is for best technical description paper, Co-Spoon from Singapore. Congratulations. And most innovative strategy, OG Pikachu from Germany. Then, best sharing from Tokyo, Japan. Now, individual team third place, Negai, no, from Iran. For CoSpace, we had 20 teams competing. So these 3 first teams were really nice. Yeah. And drums roll for the second and first place. The individual team second place, New Open Sky from Brazil. Congratulations, guy. And the individual team first place, congratulations, Focus from Slovak Republic. For CoSpace, we also had all interviews and presentations as long as with the challenge. So they really did a great job of these teams.
Okay, so next up we have the Rescue Line League. And in this competition, we had the presentations, the interviews, documentations, and also the live runs. So actually doing the challenge over a camera. And let's first go with the overall performances. Okay, so third place, we have Dalian number 8 school. Congratulations. And in second place, we have Skolska Kigna Crow team. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but congratulations. You had a very good run. And for the first place, we have Angelo Venetti from Italy. Congratulations. So all of these teams, not only did they have a good presentation and documentation and interview, but they also had a very successful run in the robots, and they proved that their performance on the field was very high. So it was a really comprehensive overall top 3 teams from our league. Next up, we have the Line Simulation Challenge. So this was a simulation challenge done in a quite a new simulation platform that we introduced, but we had Ceci Franz Robots as first place. It was a very close match with the second place team, with teams overtaking each other throughout the tournament. But in the end, the Ceci Franz Robots won the challenge. So congratulations on that. And next up, we have Most Innovative Strategy for Robo Pioneers. We wanted to present this award for this team for using a complete deep learning solution for line tracing and victim evacuation. So congratulations. And please, we would like to invite everyone to take a look at their robot TDP, and we also encourage this team to share their work to the community. Next up, we have Best Presentation Interview. This was the previous first overall team, but they had a very consistently good presentation interview. So the award goes to Angelo Venetti from Italy. Congratulations. Okay, finally, we have the Super Team Challenge. So this challenge was a very, very close match with all of the line teams. But in the end, we want to award the first place to Chick Piek and Dalian number 8 school for their very reliable and creative solution on using sound to transmit data reliably. Okay, so that's it for the Rescue Line Challenge, and now we go into the Rescue Maze Challenge. Again, starting on with the overall performance. On third place, we have Friends from the US. Congratulations. Second place, we have Miok Crow Team from Croatia. Again, very solid robot, solid presentation. Congratulations on that. And on first place, first overall performance, we have Salveghi from Italy. They were the only teams to complete the performance in a perfect run in the final interviews, and alongside had a very comprehensive documentation and their presentation and so on. So congratulations to Salveghi and also to the top 3 teams for the maze competition. Okay, following up, we have, again, Salveghi for the best presentation and interview. We congratulate this team for really, really raising the level for both their robots as well as the presentation and these kind of more qualitative aspects. But they were the top team, and we would like to congratulate them. Okay, and finally, for the maze competition, for the super team first place, we have Orion, Mad Mechanics, and S-Bots. So just like the line competition, the maze super teams were done incredibly well by all teams, and it was a very, very small call with lots of discussion amongst the committee. But we would like to award this team for especially recognizing their collaboration between the 3 teams to make the super team challenge successful. Okay, so I believe this is it for the rescue teams. Just a quick note, although this was a demonstration competition, we would also like to congratulate the teams who won and participated in the new simulation demonstration challenge. But thank you, Luis Jose, thank you, Tatiana, and thank you everyone for getting the rescue challenge a success for this year.
Thank you too, Kai. And thanks also for all the participants and winners for the rescue competition. Now we welcome Peter Stone, RoboCup Federation President, for giving us farewell messages.
Thank you, Luis Jose, and really thank you to everybody who put in a huge amount of work to make this competition happen smoothly. As was said earlier in the ceremony, there was really a spirit of the show must go on. there's too many people who contributed for me to name personally. And I know Luis Jose, that you were the general chair and the leader of this, and there's just so many people who really gave it their all, and that includes the organizers and also the participants. RoboCup would not be what it is without the participants, and RoboCup Junior is really an important and special part of the RoboCup community. As president, periodically I hear stories of people who got their start in RoboCup Junior, kids who first came to RoboCup many years ago and then later went on to either we keep knowing them through their participation in RoboCup Major, or they go off and do other things and start companies and have successful careers. And it's really makes all of this work worth it. And so, I'm very optimistic that several of you who are participating in this year's event, whether you won an award or didn't, just the experience of putting the team together and working so hard, I hope it will turn out to be a fantastic and valuable experience for your future lives and careers, no matter what you end up doing. And please do always keep in touch with us and let us know the role that RoboCup has played in your lives. It's always great for the RoboCup Federation to hear stories of how RoboCup Junior has made such a difference. Personally, I think this competition given the circumstances, went fantastically. Kudos to everybody who put the Gather Town together for RoboCup Junior. It was a great space, and again, thank you to everybody. I hope you'll all stick around for the handover ceremony, which will begin in 10 minutes. This is meant for both RoboCup Junior and RoboCup Major participants. It will give a preview of RoboCup 2022, which will be in Bangkok, and also talk about some of the other developments in the RoboCup Federation. So thank you again to Luis Jose and everybody who's been a huge part of this year's successful RoboCup Junior event.
Thanks, Peter. And also thanks everyone that have been a member, a participant, a teammate, even parents, support, and all the people that is necessary for making this competition a reality. Hopefully for the next year we will have different conditions. We still don't know exactly how, but obviously we expect for the best. We are going to prepare for the best for the next year. As Peter just said, we invite you to be at the handover ceremony. There is also the award ceremony for Major, and also the rest of the activities that we have prepared for this day. It's going to be the rest of the symposium and also the rest of the junior activities and webinar. So with that being said, thanks all, and see you in a few minutes. Thank you.